I'm Matthew Dick.
And I'm Landon Mack.
And welcome to the Horace HawkCast.
February 21st, learners who were taking French 1 to 4 from Horace High School had the opportunity to go on a trip north to Winnipeg, Canada, for a French-inspired trip. The purpose of this trip was to experience a cultural and linguistic experience that touched on many of the North Dakota Indigenous and world language content standards. While in Winnipeg, learners attended Winnipeg's largest winter festival, the Festival des Voyageurs. This festival offered learners unique experiences such as live music, dance, ice carving, and snow sculpting. This festival focuses on Manitoba's Indigenous cultures. Alora explains more about the purpose.
So what we just finished up doing is we were at a concert and they played a bunch of traditional and folk songs. They had a fiddle and they were dancing on stage with kind of tap shoes, but it was a little bit different. And then all the little kids went out and they were dancing in circles, and it was so different to anything that you'll see, because a lot of it will be oh, you dance with your little buddy, but it was all the kids dancing together and they all knew the different dances and we got to join in and it was so much fun.
Levi and Leah share a bit more about their experiences throughout the festival with food and activities.
I really liked how they all got up and danced when the music was playing, and I thought it was very festive.
It's pretty good. I got some maple syrup taffy. Waiting on some food from the food cart.
Overall, it was a great opportunity for Horace High learners to visit another country.
Sounds like a fun trip. Thanks, Seth.
The coffee.
Early this semester, Into the Woods aired. The play was very successful and entertaining, and was ran by a great crew and a great cast. Once again, let's hand it over to Elle for more on the wrapping up of Into the Woods.
Horace High School's theater has finished their winter musical of Into the Woods. Into the Woods is a story that intertwines plots of the Brothers Grimm fairy tales, such as Little Red Riding Hood, Jack and the Beanstalk, Rapunzel, Cinderella, and several others. The story is tied together by a childless baker and his wife and their journey to get a family after a witch has placed a curse on them, and their interactions with the storybook characters. Our company worked hard for the past few months to put this show together, working through and creating such a big show in so little time. Rehearsals started in late November, with opening night being Friday, January 19th. One actor that really stood out there was Sarah Utley, who played the witch. Sarah tells us how she got ready before shows.
So to get ready for a show, I first do my stage makeup, which is really dark foundation and then lots of blush. And then I wait in line for hair and makeup, and depending on the person, it can take anywhere from half an hour to an hour and a half. And then after that, I make sure my costumes and my props are set backstage, so it'll be ready for when the show starts. And then I wait backstage until we have to go on.
On Sunday, January 28th was closing night. At the end of our show, our seniors gifted Christian Beckler, our vocal director, Eric Pelletier, our orchestra director, Tim Kraft, our sound designer, Tina Alm and Erica Johnson, our makeup and hair designers, and lastly, our director, producer, lighting, and scenic designer, Carrie Horse. We had celebrated Carrie's 30 years in the theater business in the West Fargo Public School District. He has worked on 250 plus shows at West Fargo High School, Cheyenne High School, many of our middle schools, and of course Horace High School. This year, Horace High School's first year of having seniors. We had 5 seniors in the musical: Jaden Beer as the baker, Aiden Doling as the wolf and Cinderella's father, Casey Steinhaus as Granny and Cinderella's mother, and Killian Wells as the narrator, and Roland Regner, who is a student from Cheyenne High School, but we are glad he did our sound for our musical this year. We will miss our seniors, and watch for our upcoming one act later in April.
Once again, another great play put on by the great cast here from Horace High.
If you love food, stick around for this package put on by Devin and Yaya. Devin and Yaya are digging into some international cuisine. Let's see what they're cooking up today.
So to properly make your rice, first what you want to do is rinse it. You want to rinse it until the water is completely clear. The reason why we do this is because there's starch in the rice and we don't want that in our food. So next what we're going to do is we're going to fill up the pot with water. We like to go to the first knuckle on your pointer finger, as you see here. Once you are done with that, we're going to start adding our ingredients. For ingredients, we used a tablespoon of salt and 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. You can use any oil you like, but we use vegetable oil because we didn't really care. Then, you're going to put the lid on your pot and turn it to low heat and let it simmer. Once you've been letting your rice cook, make sure you let it simmer and taste it every once in a while to make sure it's cooked. Then we cut up some cilantro and then we use this trick where you just graze a knife over top of it. And then you have your rice. We just added curry because we thought it would complement it.
Curry looks good. Thank you, Devin and Yaya. The weather here in Fargo has been amazing as of lately. For 60 degrees in February, it's just amazing for our location. We are also setting records for high temperatures at this time of year. When the weather is so nice outside at this time, just make sure you go outside and chill out with some friends and enjoy the nice weather. As conference play has gone underway, college basketball has had a very entertaining season so far. Some teams like Iowa State and Colorado State have had some Cinderella type of season so far. Purdue, UConn, even though they just lost to Creighton, but they'll recover, and Houston have been very dominant as far. As March Madness is right around the corner, tune into some games and enjoy the entertainment of college basketball.
The boys and girls basketball regular season has wrapped up. The girls ended as the 3 seed going into the EDC tournament, and they host Shanley on Saturday. On the other hand, the boys ended the regular season last in the EDC, but they have a fun matchup ahead in Grand Forks against Red River, also on Saturday. Good luck to the boys and girls teams going in the EDC, and make sure to go support the girls on Saturday against Shanley.
Thank you for watching this Horace HawkCast.
Make sure to like and subscribe.